I have absolutely nothing intelligent to say.
Hello tonight. It's CJ. This is the RockWire podcast. With me tonight from the city by the bay, B-Rad. You up there riding those mini bikes around Tip Uptown? You fall on the ice, buddy?
Dude, that was incredible. I had to wear ice skates to balance myself. I looked like a tripod out there going, woo!
What about Mrs. B-Rad? Did she fall on the ice?
Nope. I don't think she got more than or close to 30 feet away from it.
That's one way to hurt your girl. Buy her a mini bike and take her to an icy lake. From the Badlands, huntsmansupply.com. How are you tonight, Derek?
I'm good. And hearing Brad's story, just got to tell you, I've been called tripod before.
Well, all right, man. This is what we have for you this week. 3 songs that don't suck. 3 spanking new tracks for your listening pleasure. I think we got a pretty strong week, and then we'll touch on to Mr. Tom McDonald. He's done it again, but it's time to talk about it for a different reason. Brad, in your opinion, what song deserves the honors this week?
Well, do we want the most produced song or the song that probably is never going to have airplay or the song?
Derek, which song deserves the honors?
Why don't we go with low budget horror? I think wasn't that yours? The RedHook song?
Yes, it is. All right. So let me lead this thing off. So out of the land down under, the Australian 3-piece band RedHook, one word. They have a few singles out, about 7 or so. They also have a 6-song EP. This is the newest single, Low Budget Whore. I really like the attitude in the vocals and the way that the verses are arranged, the way she delays pronouncing the full word in some parts. But this, for a 3-piece, this sounds like a full band, and it's just a great rocking song. Almost a little emo heavy metal vibe going. So check it out. From the down under, RedHook. Derek, what do you think about the RedHook band?
When you guys sent your songs, I said, wow, they mailed it in. This is atrocious. And then I really started listening to them, especially without the lyrics and watching the videos. And I realized, CJ, you didn't send it in, just mail it in. So I like the song, and maybe it's because I'm getting older. I'm becoming softer to the singing of a fine woman as a lead singer. But she was awesome, and like you were saying, and when she'd repeat words too, I like that a lot. The stylings of her vocals were excellent. I liked the way it was almost pop punk kind of, and then it got really heavy. It was a fun song. I liked it a lot. It was a really good song. So very good selection. I listened to it quite a few times, and I will put that on my playlist for sure.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of happy that we have the lyric video for the YouTube version. So keep an eye on those lyrics in the corner. Brad.
I love her voice. She's got a killer rock pop voice. I thought it was great. The whole song had great beats throughout it. I really dug the little subtle pauses between the pre-chorus and the chorus. Kind kind of the delay like. I thought that was really cool. And I couldn't pick this song to go first because I'm amazed. CJ finally brought quality music.
Oh, yeah. You didn't want to give me the nod 3 weeks in a row, did you?
He's so used to picking his own song. He's such an egotistical bastard.
I know that's the danger when I throw that question to Brad. It's like, well, okay, here comes Brad's song.
Yeah, he wants to rip his shirt off and show his chest. Beefcakey chest.
What song's next, Brad? Well, I think let's go with Derek's song Ghost. I think that's quite interesting.
Now, of course, you know what? You go ahead, Derek. Set up Ghost, but if you had to put Ghost in a box, it's very difficult to put a Ghost in a box. But if you had to, how would you label this band?
You know, that's a great question. And I was thinking to myself, I can't put this band in a box. You can't. They are different. They have haunting vocals. The way he layers his vocals together, you know, and harmonizes them. And I think it's just him, but it's a very heavy. This song is their first newest release off their forthcoming album, and it's slower, but yet it's heavy. It almost reminds me of the Wherever You May Roam, Metallica kind of a vibe, kind of a stomp kind of a thing, and the drums are just in your face and heavy. But when he says "Little Sunshine," I don't do it very well, but it's just, man, you just sit there almost mesmerized and I'm going to become a Satanist or something. But it's produced, but it's done so well. You can't put them in a box. They just are different than anybody else.
Check it out, the new one from Ghost, and I want you to watch that video as the discussion takes place, because I got quite a bit to say about this number. Brad.
Well, you know, when you say you want to put them in a box, this is metal orchestras. That's what they are. They are. They got deep, crisp tones on the intro. They have really thumping bass lines throughout the whole entire song. Derek, I'm glad you said the layering of the vocals. I was trying to figure out if that was him or if it was Queen doing Bohemian Rhapsody again, because there's so many layers in the vocals there. Was there a hidden chants during the chorus though? I kept
in the background. You could hear the background singers. I
kept trying to re-listen to that. It was very chanty. I thought. At first, I wanted to rip on this song, but it really just drew me in. You know, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, we're bringing a metal ballad, but it's heavier than most other bands would.
I think if you listen to it with like headphones on, I think it's even better. It's like an orchestra kind of, yeah.
Yep. And I think that I would like to see them with In This Moment. That would be one heck of a show. Very theatrical.
They're one of James Hetfield's favorite bands.
They are quite a popular band, and I just can't decide whether or not I personally like them or I don't. I've always thought the name was cool. I don't really know as though the vocals are layered. I just think he's that good. I think he's a great vocalist. All their songs are a little slow, but that's okay. But this video, oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah. Mephistopheles.
Now, let's just go right into Ghost. Are they a satanic band, or is it just their name and the clothes they want to wear on stage?
The lead singer, Tobias Forge, I think. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but no, he's a Satanist.
Of course he is, because you don't have to look very fucking far to get to the satanic imagery in this one, because it just starts out with the woman sitting across the little train car from the devil. So there wasn't a lot of reading between the lines. So here's how this video goes. She's praying to the devil. She has her potions and her spells. She does drugs, dies, and then is transported across the river into hell, where the demons are waiting for her. And we all know the Satanists refer to the evil devil as the enlightened one, and call me little sunshine, because she's praying to the enlightened one. So Ghost is maybe the most popular band into the mainstream that has a quite direct satanic message. Take it for what you will, man.
See, I guess I took it deeper than what you're reading it as. Is I thought this was about the devil's work of addiction. And I looked at it, that video, and you see the whole train connected. And as it starts to go up the hill, you see a spark come down to the tracks, like an injection.
Yeah, and the train goes off the tracks.
No, it separates. And that, if you think about it, with addiction, majority of the people lose their true friends. And I thought the whole image of the whole train cart originally was friendship. And then all of a sudden it just is gone. And then she's struggling and she's looking for any way she goes. And then they showed the image of the track of her rolling backwards in that cart. So, you know, if you think about addiction, you're going down a track.
Yep, absolutely. There was a scene where the train goes off the track and like the rails turn to flames and it pivots off into hell.
Right.
And and she smokes like the devil's joint, and that's when she dies. And absolutely, I think there's some addiction, strong addiction metaphors in this one. But I don't think Lucifer is the one you want to be praying to cure your addictions. Just saying, you might want to go the other direction for that. Ask the guys in Skillet. I don't know. Which brings us to our
not least
of the three. No, I screwed that up. I was how's that saying go, Brad? Last but not least. That's where I wanted to go with this.
Right.
And this is your band. Set it up.
You guys say who they are?
Yeah, say their dumb name.
This band is the name's a little weird. I want to get it right.
It's weird. It's dumb.
Lillasyster?
I'm gonna live like a goddamn.
That's what I thought it was. Well, they're Sweden. It's another band from Sweden. I felt this song was an in-your-face rock song. One shot, one chance, all in for a hardcore rock and roll. I love that lyric. It's got deep driving sounds right in your face. The vocals are a little rough, but they're deep. They're scratchy. I kind of like that tone though. But they released I think 3 singles in the past 6 months, and I really like all 3 of them. So this is the newest one.
So I'm gonna give them a pass on their silly name because they're from Sunset, Sweden. Straight ahead rocker. It's the 8 Mile. It's the Eminem. You got one chance for your big break in hardcore rock and roll, and we're gonna live like an animal. This is our chance. We're gonna do it. Rock and roll, right? Who who can't get with that, man? It's a cool song. Nice chug going from the chorus back to the verse. Nice little bridge in classic heavy metal fashion. I thought it was a cool song. I dug it. Derek.
So when Brad brought this song, I couldn't wait to rip on him. That was he mailed this in. Mr. I'm going to bring the most overproduced song I've ever brought, and now he's going to bring the most underproduced song ever. So I was
raw sound.
So I was watching the video, and I didn't like it. I couldn't wait to shit all over it. But then I listened to it in my car, and things changed a little bit because I guess I'm not a huge fan of the lyrics. I thought there might be they needed some reworking, maybe slightly. But the thing that gets me with good rock music, bands, songs, is when they say, I didn't really care for the line, done doing things I don't want to do. But as soon as they say that, it goes boom, and it goes right into the chorus, and that is just so cool. And they have great riffs, great drums. The singer is he's good. I thought he was trying to be a Lemmy, wannabe at the beginning, but it did grow on me. God, I hate saying this, So I thought you mailed it in, but then listening to it in my car, I dug it. I dug it a lot. I thought it was more like a bar band at first, but when you listen to the way they piece things together, it may be not produced well. They could stand to get a better producer, I think, but they had all the elements that kind of draw me into good rockin' music. So good job. Ugh.
You can't shit out an Iron Maiden song with 17 albums.
Why you gotta make fun of me?